start of a new month. Well, we're 5 days in, it's Cinco de Mayo, but it is time to do another monthly favorites list, so this is my favorites list from April. So, everything that made the list, it's not a terribly long list. Again, they haven't been lately, but we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, it's a bit longer than they've been lately. Not a lot longer, but a little longer, so I mean, it's something, so we're gonna get into it. So first thing on the list is the EOS Sugar Plum Stick, which is really basic, but I mean, like, can we just talk about how far down it is already just since I reviewed it? I didn't review it that long ago, and I'm already making quick work of it. And these don't have that much in them. They really don't. So, I mean, hopefully I will not break it doing this like I do everything else that I roll up, but I mean, you know, slowly. And that's it. That's how much is there. And it was already down that much, so it's like, well, okay. I'm gonna go through this one quickly, like, faster than the sphere, which I've had for months, but I mean, I'm putting a nice tidy dent in that too, as I've shown you guys from time to time the progress on this one. I am hell-bent on using this one all the way down. So, I mean, it looks like I bit it at this point, but I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good sign that I'm wearing this puppy down. So, wearing down both the sugar plums. I don't know why, because scent-wise, they weren't even that great in my opinion. But maybe that's why I'm like, yeah, just use it the hell up. It don't matter. So, I don't know. So there's that. Next on the list, this hasn't seen as much use, but I mean, it's gotten some. This is the Baby Lips Buds in Oh Orchid, which is actually a perfect complementary color to this nail polish. So that's partly why I've been enjoying it so much lately, since I've been wearing this for weeks, so I wanted something to complement it. This goes perfect with it. I just accidentally happened to review it around the same time, so I had it open and ready to go and right there handy, so that made the list too. And then, one that I'm surprised made the list because initially when I reviewed it, I wasn't that wild on it, but by the end of the same day, I had already done a 180 and decided actually I kinda love it, and that is the Hemp's Pure Herbal Extracts Lip Balm. We can now see a visible decrease in it because it only takes a tiny little bit with this one to actually give full coverage. So I mean, it'll still take me a while to wear this one down, but still, for something where I was initially like, ew, it smells like weed, I'm not into this, I very quickly got over that, was like, actually this works really freaking well, and I like it. So, it made the favorites list, and I'm kind of also on a mission to use this one all the way up, too. I mean, frankly, I should be on a mission to use all the things up, but I mean, for how many I have, we all know that's physically impossible, so I pick and choose. But anyway, next, where did I put it? This one was a recent addition to the list, the Citrus Bergamot from Crazy Rumors. This one also, even for as late in the game as it made the list, we've already got a dent. We do. So, I mean, that's not bad for, like, it hasn't even been a week, has it? So, just throwing that out there. It smells really good and it feels really good, and I've been using this a bunch too. I feel like this and this have seen the most use, but that's just me. So then, what I was wearing at the start of the month, and had been the favorite until this guy came along, was the OPI nail polish in the color that keeps on giving. I'm usually not into baby pinks. I'm not. Because usually they're too Pepto Pink. But it's not. It's just really, really soft, iridescent. It's more of a blush when you put it on than a pink. So I think that's its saving grace. But yeah, I wore enough of it to where it actually, I can see down the bottle where I already used up, and that was only using it nonstop for the first part of the month before this guy took over. And this guy, which I can't stop talking about, is the Law Beauty Essentials in Pelicious, which This one is really hard to tell if I've made a dent or not, but I'm positive that I have because I keep topping this up, and I've been doing so for weeks, and just, you know, this one, it's really good. I really want more colors from this brand, but I've been enjoying the hell out of this one just because of how quick it dries. So even if I chip one or one peels off, I just put it back on and we're good to go. So then, now we've hit the part of the list where I don't have physical things to show for it, but the Smashmallows, remember I showed you one flavor of them that I reviewed? Well, that was just the tip of the iceberg, because then I got this Easter pack that had several different flavors in it, because I was figuring, well, I can't find the full bags of these for whatever reason, but I can find them in here, so I can at least do it that way. And my willpower didn't hold out, and before I could review the other ones, I ate all of them. So I bought another bag of them, which I quickly ate all the cookie dough ones out of, and I have hidden away from myself, so hopefully I will actually do the thing, but yeah, I've really been enjoying those too. And then the other food item on here, it's not a product, exactly, it's just a really basic thing, and why all of a sudden my brain latched onto it is like the be-all end-all of breakfast lately. Just eggs. Just eggs. Which I realize is a heart patient I really shouldn't be overdoing, but eggs. So many mornings I have had sunny side up eggs. It's one of those love-hate relationship things where I will go for like months, sometimes years, without really touching eggs unless they're like in something. I won't go out of my way to just eat an egg. And then I'll go through a streak where it's just like, oh my god, I forgot how much I love eggs, and I eat a ton of them. And then I don't touch them again for who knows how long. But I'm in one of those phases again right now. So, I mean, there's been that, I'll make toast, I'll scramble them, I'll throw it in there, be like, boom, fried egg sandwich, kind, sort of. And, yeah, just eggs. Also, super basic, but I've largely been swapping out my Dr. Pepper for it, is the Canada Dry Ginger Ale. I don't know why, my stomach hasn't been bad or anything, just, I think because it's been in the fridge and was really cold on a hot day, it was super refreshing to me, versus the box of room temperature Dr. Pepper I have up in my room, because I don't put them in the fridge because I don't want other people drinking them on me. I've been largely drinking these over them, and I feel like I've steeply cut my caffeine intake for it. I haven't even missed it, so I'm kind of like, should I just, like, swap that out? Because, I mean, if I'm not even missing that caffeine, I mean, that's a good thing if I can cut the caffeine. I mean, this might be the time I can jump ship back to cream soda and not feel like I'm missing anything, because like I've said many times, that is actually my favorite soda flavor, not Dr. Pepper. If there were a caffeinated cream soda, it'd be my favorite thing in the world, but since they don't, that was largely why cream soda got left in the dust for Dr. Pepper. Because that used to be my go-to, because growing up I wasn't allowed to drink caffeine, which is probably why I'm such a caffeine fiend as an adult, because it's one of those things where I was like, well, I wasn't allowed to have it at all in childhood, so then when I finally was allowed to have it, I went frickin' hog wild with it and got hardcore addicted to it. So, I mean, I still have my coffee in the morning, and I still have caffeinated tea, but I haven't really been drinking, like, soda hardly at all, because I've been drinking this instead, and I'm like, you know, I mean, it's still sugar, but I mean, it's only half as bad because there's no caffeine. And I've been enjoying the hell out of it, so I mean, why not? Phone. Can we not? Oh, cool. We're not. It actually listened. So, 3 things left. So, 2 of them are Netflix items. One of them is a series, one of them is a movie. The series... Go ahead and laugh at me, go ahead and judge me. But sex education. No, it's not what it sounds like. It is... Basically, the gist of it is there's this high school kid whose mom is a sex therapist, And he, on the other hand, is so sexually repressed, he can't even jack off without having a panic attack. Sorry for being crass. This is literally a huge plot point in the thing. Not even joking. If you have Netflix and you don't believe me, you can freaking watch it. It is a thing. But at school, somehow there's like this drama with another kid who's having an issue in that department, and he somehow finds himself ending up counseling them. Not really meaning to, it just works out that way, and it worked out so well to where this entrepreneurial friend of his decides, you know, we should just kind of sort of on the sly set up our own high school sex clinic. And so they do, and he basically ends up doing the same thing his mom does, just at a high school level, without any real training or anything, trying to learn as he goes, despite the fact that he's a total hypocrite, because he can't do the thing, but he can tell everybody else what to do. Gee, I don't know why I relate with that, but yeah, I don't know. It's hilarious, but also really dramatic, and it's a good show, actually. It's a British show, so I mean, there's also that in it for me, but yeah, it's really good. And then the movie that made the list is Unicorn Store, which I would like to do a full review on at some point, but my youngest sister watched it and said, you know, you should really watch this movie. It made me think of you immediately. And I was like, uh-oh, this could be good or bad. And within 5 minutes, I was like, crap, yeah, I see it, but, that was an insult. But by the end of it, it was actually really sweet, so I don't know how to describe it without giving major spoilers, so I'll give that more thought before trying to review that. And then the last thing on the list isn't really a specific thing, but just perusing around on YouTube, I happen upon stuff, and from time to time, I fall down the rabbit hole of mashups, like music mashups, where I will just type in 2 random-ass artists and type in mashup after it, and just play every video that comes up. A lot of them are total shit shows that are terrible, but every once in a while, there's one that is so freaking good to where it's like, I kind of like this better than either of the actual real songs. Like, there's one that, I think it's like Iron Maiden and Michael Jackson, which is a really weird combo, but it works. And, I mean, there's so many random-ass ones that I have found where I'm just like, these are amazing, and it's one of those things where I don't usually think to go out of my way looking for them, but when I'm reminded they're a thing that exists, or I go looking for a specific one to link someone to, I end up looking in related videos, and before I know it, I've spent an entire day doing this, and I spent kind of like an entire week this past month doing that, so anyway. That is the list of my April favorites, so anyways, kind of a weird list, I will agree, so anyway. You guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. What were some of your favorite things from April? Let me know down below, or just favorite things in general lately. Doesn't have to be from April, just in general lately. Let me know, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me down below in the comments. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, and more. They're all down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.